Hi guys, I'm Commander Nugstar and welcome back to another Elite Dangerous video. This one is all about my new shieldless hull tank Mandalay combat build. I've had an absolute blast using this one, so I can't wait to share it with you. First we'll go through the build breakdown and then we're going to look at some PVE and PVP gameplay. As always, links to the build for EDSY and Coriolis are in the description below. So guys, let's look at the build. This is one of the most fun builds I put together in a long time. I'm really enjoying it. It's such fun to fly the Mandalay. If you've not tried it yet, the ship will be released probably on the 26th, I'm guessing, which is, you know, like a week away or something. So probably wouldn't pre-order it at this point. I'd wait for the release of Colonization, and with a bit of luck and fingers crossed, you'll be able to pick yourself up a brand new Mandalay. And honestly, like I said, this build is so much fun. We'll start with the hard points. I've used Guardian Plasma Chargers. They're the modded ones that you get from Mbuni. The reason these are so much fun, other than they look absolutely awesome, they've also got a shot speed of 6,000 meters per second, which is basically hit scan, and they do absolute damage. The only downside to these things, they are very heavy on the distributor. That's why I've only got two. So I've paired this with a weapon that has a low distro draw, fragment cannons, two overcharged incendiaries on the mediums to help strip shields, and then we've got two small high capacities. The first one with corrosive shell for that sweet 25% extra damage from all sources to hull, and then high capacity drag munitions to help slow down our enemies and allow us a chance to get behind them. Utility mounts. Now, I should mention, this build is shieldless. There's no shield boosters or shield generator within this build, so I've packed the hull in, which has left me, you know, limited options for the utilities. I've gone with pre-engineered heat sinks. Those come with extra ammo, and then chaff launchers with extra ammo. Again, I think maybe it's a little bit overkill on the chaff. I may put a point defense. I'm not sure yet. This build is still a work in progress, so I don't know. Maybe I'll swap them out. Core internal. So without shields, we need as much hull as possible. So military grade composite with heavy duty armor and deep plating. We've armored the power plant to give that more integrity as well, and added thermal spread as an experimental, because usually, like, you could use monstered, give yourself more power, depends what weapons you're using, but I've just gone with thermal spread just to keep it a little bit cooler. Not that the Mandalay struggles for that, but every little helps. So yeah, that's the choice I made for that. 5A thrusters with dirty drive tuning and drag drives, pretty standard modification on those. I've gone for an SCO FSD. The Mandalay is awesome in SCO, so you've got to really fit one of these. It'd be a crime if not. And we've gone with increased FSD range and mass manager, because the Mandalay can jump. I don't know what the jump range is on this build. What is it? 42 light years. I can get anywhere in the bubble pretty much with this build. So yeah, really nice. 4D life support with lightweight. We've gone with a power distributor, charge enhanced with super conduits, pretty standard for that extra recharge. That's pretty essential for any combat build. Sensors, we've gone with a lightweight 5D, but then we've also given them long range modification with engineering. So now we get like typical range 9 kilometers. I've locked onto ships at 12 kilometers before, so it's really nice for situational awareness where you're in a Hazres or you're in a CZ and you want to pick out the big ships and they might be quite far away. You get to see them with these sensors. And then that's a standard fuel tank. And then we've got for the optional internal, this is a class 6 slot, but again, we're not using shields. If you wanted to, you could put a bi-weave in there, class 6 bi-weave, but I've gone with all hull. Every hull reinforcement in this build is using heavy duty with deep plating. So there's two 5Ds, a 4D, two 3Ds, a 2D. And then we've popped in a 4D module reinforcement package, very important, especially if you're coming up against ships with railguns. And then we've added 2 more module reinforcements in the small slots there. The reason being is these actually stack. So if you've got 1 module reinforcement package, you get 60% protection to internal modules and 30% to external modules. Now if you add another one, you get 84% protection to internal, and then half that, so that'd be 42 to external. And then again, if you add another one, the damage protection goes over 90%. So it's really strong. I mean, honestly, I might put in a size 1 AFMU there, because that'll allow me to repair this module reinforcement package as I'm fighting, which is really handy to just maintain the integrity. But this build is pretty new. I've not used it that much, so it's early days. Yeah, I may change that. And then we've got an interdictor. That's a 1D, very lightweight, and we've got expanded arc, only grade 2, because like I've said before, if you add more grades, you limit the range. And I think between grade 2 and 3 is the sweet spot, so I've gone with grade 2 on this. But yeah, that's the build. But honestly, let's get into some gameplay, because I want to show you this. It's really fun, and things get pretty spicy. So yeah, let's check it out. So we're in a Hazres. This is a system called HIP 108701. Apparently this is a very popular system for mission stacking. So I thought what I'd do to test this build is to go in here and look for NPCs, but if I see another player, I told myself I have to attack them. I'm not going for killing anyone today, but I just want to test the build against the toughest out there, and I know players are very tough indeed, a lot more than NPCs. So oh, okay, so we've found somebody already, Commander Formix. I can see a fighter. I don't know what ship he's in, but oh, there we are, Corvette. Okay, well, he's only got 28% shield, so this should be fairly quick. We should be able to get him out of here without much hassle. So this is okay. Let's go for it. And there you can see the modded plasma chargers, looking like red candy floss. The shot speed is super fast. They're very satisfying to use. We're trying to frag as we go past as well. Ooh, we've got to stay out of the beam lasers from Commander Formix there. It's not good for us. Shields are just about down, I think. Yes, there we are. So now we can start applying corrosive. And let's see if we can get that hull down and get him to leave the Hazres. We've also got an NPC attacking him as well, which doesn't help. We're managing to stay behind him though pretty well. Like I said, the Mandalay is really fun to fly, very manoeuvrable. Right, he's headed out. He's going to jump any minute, and we can get back to finding some NPCs. There we go. He's out of there. So, Commander Formix, no hard feelings. Let's test it on this. What is this? An expert Federal assault ship in a wing of 3. Not yet checked out what the others are in the wing, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Shields down. He's dead already. Wow. But his 2 friends are really beating up. Oh, that was nearly a ram. That's not good for us. Not without shield. We're tag teaming these now. So you can see the speed of the plasma charges. It makes it a really fun weapon to use, and quite easy to hit as well. So we've almost finished. Yeah, he's down. we've got one more. What is this one? Is this a dropship again? Yeah, so that was a wing of a Federal assault ship and 2 dropships. So competent, so not amazing. Should get rid of this guy fairly quick. %, hull left. He's almost down. And there we are. Nice. Good test. Wing of 3 NPCs dealt with fairly quickly. Let's get back into the Hazres and see if we can pick any other targets. Look for some Anacondas, maybe some Pythons. And keep a watch out for any other players in the instance. Clipper up there. Oh, wait a minute. Another player. Okay, in a Python Mark 2, so this is going to be a tougher challenge. Let's see if we can catch up to this guy. Commander Zarnex. Seems to be flying backwards. We're struggling to catch up with him. There we go, shot off the bow to... Oh, he's attacking us with railguns, that's not good. We're on 90 hull. So we have to keep an eye on our modules. But yeah, he's reversing. That's known as reverse ski in PvP. He's not getting into a turning fight with us, so things are going to be quite difficult. Yeah, again, reversing. Plinking away with the railguns. Got him down to 94 shields, so he's got very strong shields on that thing. But he seems content to fight. He's probably using long range rails. That's why he's keeping us at arm's length. He's plinking away. You can see our hull going down now. 77. He's on 88% shields. We've got a bit of distance now. Let's try and drag him down into the rocks. You can't reverse in the rocks. You'll hit something for sure. So if he joins us down here, maybe we'll get into a turning fight and it'll be a bit more fun. This is better. Good shots on him now. He's still reversing, but he's above the rocks. He's a clever, wily fox, Commander Zarnex. See the railguns hitting us. Okay, let's get him down here. Come on, follow us in. Check our modules. Not bad. Ooh, all our module reinforcement packages are dead. See, that's where an AFMU would come in handy. We'll start topping those up again. He's still out there. He's not willing to join us in the rocks. So maybe we could try and lose him with maybe a little bit of silent running. This ship doesn't have shields, so there's no downside to going cold. And the Mandalay should handle it pretty well. We should get a bit of distance. Try heading back towards the red site. And then we're just going to drop a heat sink and hit silent running. Can still see him on radar there. About 7 kilometers away. Is he following? He doesn't appear to be. Well, if he's not going to join us for a fight in the rocks, we'll leave him to it. And we'll go check out what is going on there. There's a big firefight there. That might be another player. This is busy, this outpost. So that's an NPC Anaconda. So let's go. Let's test it out. We'll keep an eye out for the other player. But we'll test the build out on an NPC Anaconda. He's dangerous, so it's a good test. He's already took a little bit of a beating from some of the NPCs there, but managing to stay behind him. Just checking the skies for that other player. We don't want an NPC dangerous Anaconda and another player in a Python Mark II attacking us at the same time. That will not end well. So his shields are nearly down. He's banking. Try and get through that bank. No, he's still got 20% shields, 30% shields. I think his shields are down. No, they're not down. This is a tough cookie. Pretty sure I saw them go to 0% at one point there. But there we go. Shield's down now, so let's start working on the hull. .41, yeah, we're going through this guy now. 17. 8%, it's only a matter of time now. There he is. Well, that was a good test. The ship again handled it really well. Oh wait, is the Python back? Oh, the Commander 4 mix is back in the Corvette. Okay, let's test it again. He's had, oh, seems to have swapped weapons from beams to modified shards. So we're both running modified AX weaponry. I have to stay out of the way of those because they melt hole. They're really damaging. We have to be careful we don't hit a rock as well. Having a knife fight in here can be dodgy. And we have no shields, so last thing we want to be doing... Oh, in fact, he has no shields either. So, you know, if either of us hit a rock, that's not good. Managed to get him down to 87% hull now. What are we on after all that? 59. Oh, he's hit the rock. He's hit the rock. That's good. Knocked him down to... He's on 66, I believe. We're managing to dodge most of his shots. Ooh, nearly hit that clipper there. That was a close one. Now at 55, 53. He's going to start thinking about leaving now as we approach almost equal hull. Now he's on 43, so he's got less hull than us now. He's brave though, he's staying for the fight. Is he going to stay until death. No, no, he's leaving. So let's see if we can take out his drives. I'm not going to sub-target them. I'm just going to shoot in their general direction. See if his engines go out. It's getting really low on hull now. 23. 21. 16. 15. Oh wow, that's rude, isn't it? Look what he's put in the chat there. But he's leaving. Wow. So I never actually intended to kill any other players during this build test. But after Commander Formix's really rude reply, I thought, you know what, I'll chase him down and I'll see if I can teach him a lesson. Seems like he's fighting the interdiction. He's going to lose, I think. For some reason, he has shields now. I'm sure he never had any shields before. Nevertheless, let's see if we can teach him a lesson. That kind of foul language will not be tolerated. Get over here. Come on. Now we're going to start ramming him at this point. I know we have only 44 hull. But we want to get those shields down as quickly as possible before we give him the chance to escape. %7 hull. I think he's going to learn a harsh lesson today. %. There you have it, Formix. Let's keep it friendly. I'll catch you in the black next time. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one.